Jesus is that mountain. If you're hiding behind Jesus, you're going to a place where the chilly winds don't blow. Can I get a witness in here this morning? If you go where Jesus is, you're going to where the chilly winds don't blow. Because he'll be your rock and he'll be your salvation. And if he's your rock and salvation, the wind can't get to the rock. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, but you need to be encouraged that Jesus is the mountain. Amen, amen, amen. So good to be back in the house of the Lord one more time. Yes, yes, yes. So good, it's so good, it's so good. We was in vacation Bible school this week and we was talking about building our spiritual toolbox. We was talking about building our spiritual toolbox. We talked about that all week long, but before we can get to the toolbox, how many people know that we got to have on the right type of attire? I ain't never seen no man and no carpenter out on the construction site without having on the right equipment. Am I right about it, brother? When you went in bread, you had to have on some steel-toe boots. Am I right about it? Yeah, you got to have on the right equipment when you go to do a job. And we as Christians, we must have on the right equipment before we can do the job for God. When you go on the construction site, you got to have on your hard hat. No matter how hard your head is, you still got to have on the hard hat. Your mama might have said your head was hard, but the regulation says you got to still have on the hard hat. I don't know what mama told you, but I'm just saying what mama told me. Hey. And then they have on these pretty vests so that they can be seen, so they won't get ran over. That's it. And then they have on eye protective wear. Amen. Can I get a witness in here this morning? And then they have a belt around their waist. Yes. And just to protect their feet, they have on some steel-toed shoes. I didn't want the women to feel left out, so I only got a pair small for the women. Amen. But for our text this morning, we'll go with Ephesians chapter 6. Ephesians chapter 6, starting at verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might, put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil days, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. And above all, take on the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying always and with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplications for all the saints, for all the saints, and for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bond, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. As I said, we were talking about building our spiritual toolbox, but before we can go to the tools in the toolbox, we got to have on the right equipment. We got to understand that we are in a spiritual battle, and somebody in your family is depending on you fighting this spiritual battle with the right way, because their life is going to be transformed because you fight the spiritual battle. And here in Ephesians, Paul is telling us that we need to put on the whole armor of God, so that we're not just putting it on, but we're putting it on for a purpose, so that we may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So you're putting it on with purpose. You're putting it on so that you can stand against the tricks of the devil. You're putting it on so you can stand against the schemes of the devil, because the devil's going to come at you every day, because he's going to and fro to see who he may devour. See, he's always trying to devour us. He's always trying to devour somebody in our family. So we got to put on the whole armor. When you get up in the morning,
all right now, come on.
Brother Gamar, do you ever walk out the door and just what you dropped out the bed in? Or do you go in there and wash your face and brush your teeth and put on your clothes? See, we don't run around the house house and just our undies. We go and put on some clothes before we go outside, and we put on some shoes because our feet ain't as tough as they once were. Brother Butler, our feet ain't as tough as they once were. When we were young, we could run across the road over yonder and run down across the field barefooted. But we can't do that no more. Our feet have got a little sensitive. Amen? Amen. So we got to put on the whole armor of God because the devil is fighting against us. We're in a spiritual battle with the devil. And somebody's life is dependent on, maybe it's a co-worker, maybe it's somebody in your school, but somebody's life is dependent on, maybe it's your neighbor. But somebody's life is depending on you fighting this battle as hard as you can. So we got to put on the whole armor of God to stand against the schemes of the devil. To stand against the tricks of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world. Against the spiritual wickedness in high places. We are wrestling day in and day out with spiritual wickedness. It's coming against us. It is coming against our family, and it's coming against people that we work with, and we have to fight every day.
All day long.
Somebody said all day long. But we got to fight not just all day long, but we got to fight every day. Every day we got to fight. We got to fight because we're wrestling not against flesh and blood, but against wickedness in high places, against the darkness of this world. When it comes to get you, know that God is still with you. But you still have to fight. You got to know that God is with you, but we still have to fight. So the purpose that we put it on is so that we can stand against it, and we know that we're wrestling day and night against wickednesses in high places and the darkness of wickedness in this world. We have to understand that we are wrestling. And he says, wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand
Why is this so weak you were?
in the evil days.
Amen.
That you may be able to stand in the evil days. I don't know about anybody else. But when you turn on the news, when you pick up the paper, when you get on Facebook, when you get on Instagram or Twitter, I can believe that we're standing in the evil days. Because everything you see has something evil going on. The president don't want to do right.
Come on now.
Congress don't want to do right. When they want to cut off everybody's insurance, that's just evil.
Amen.
I say it like I'm saying it because it's the truth.
Amen.
Like it's so hard to come up with insurance when Canada got a perfect system of right above across the border.
Amen.
Now, come on, I wasn't the smartest person in school. So when I didn't know the answer, every once in a while,
Say, boy.
every once in a while, I'm just saying, come on, I'm going to be real about it. I ain't going to say I went to school without. I wasn't perfect, and I ain't perfect. Y'all pray for me, okay? So if Canada got a perfect system up there, why can't we just go over there and see how their system works and bring it back here and let it work for us too? But they don't want to because we're in the evil days. And having done all to stand, stand therefore with your loins girded about. So sometimes you got to put on a belt on the construction site so that you'll have the tools girded around your loins that you need. So when you put on the belt, you have everything that you need. Sometimes you see them walking on the job like this, come on, with it thrown over their shoulder. But they know when they get there, they got to strap it on because they're going to be ready to work. And we do have to have our loins girded about. We have to have our loins girded about with truth. About with truth. That's what we got to have. The truth of the gospel down inside of us. It got to be inside of us so we can use it for God's glory. See, we got to have that loins girded. This thing will go around your waist.
Yeah.
And you strap it on. And you have everything that you need. When you have the truth of the gospel. When you have the truth of the gospel. You have everything that you need. The enemy might come against you, but he cannot stand against you because the truth will come to light. Amen. It says the truth shall make you what? Free. So that's what our loins should be girded about with the truth, just like the construction worker loin is girded about with his belt. So we got to have our loins girded about the truth. And then we got to put and having the breastplate of righteousness.
Yes.
Oh, it's so pretty. See, they had these little pretty vests. So when those trucks come through, they can see them. Okay, so they won't get run over. See, the devil is trying to run us over, y'all. The devil is trying to run us over. So we got to have on a breastplate of righteousness. What are you saying, Pastor? I'm saying you got to be righteous with God. You got to get right in the sight of God. And when you have on a breastplate of righteousness, the devil cannot harm you. He might try to harm you, but he cannot harm you because the breastplate protects you. See, the breastplate protects your heart, your lungs, and all your vital organs. See, the breastplate of righteousness protects you against the schemes of the devil. Because you've been made right, God is going to be with you. Because his word says he will never leave you nor forsake you. So therefore, God is going to be with you. So you have to put on the breastplate of righteousness. So you got to get right with God. Breastplate of righteousness. We got to be trying to live right. I'm not going to say you're going to be perfect, but you got to strive to live right. So you have to understand that the breastplate of righteousness protects the vital organs. Okay? All right? And then your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. See, when they go on the construction site, they have on steel-toe shoes. At some construction sites, they even have a metal flap that ties onto the shoestring of the boots so to cover the ankle. Why is that? So if something heavy falls on their foot will be protected. Now it says that we need to have our feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. So what are you saying, preacher? I'm saying that we should be walking in peace of the gospel. See, the gospel gives you peace. And when it gives you peace, you should walk in that peace. You got to walk in that. They're going to try you, Brother Henry, on the job. They're going to try you now. They're going to try you at the stove. See you in line. And come cut right dead in front of you. Like you don't even exist. They're going to try you in meetings. You talking, they're just going to go on and talk about what they want to talk about. Like you wasn't saying something. But we got to have our feet shod in the preparation of peace. We do it. We get our respect. But we do it in an orderly and peaceful way. See, sometimes in meetings, things ain't going to go the way you want them to go, but you still have the peace of God ruling in your heart. You don't let anything deter you from serving God. You don't let anything on your job, anything in the church, anything in your family, anything in the community deter you from God. You walk in the peace of God every day. See, our feet got to be sharp. Our feet got to be covered in the peace of the gospel. And when we cover our feet in the peace, we shall walk in peace. See, even when they try to get on your nerve, Brother Henry, they don't get on your nerve. Even when they try to get on your everlasting nerve, they just cannot get on your nerve. They calling you time and time again, but they still can't get on your nerve. Because you got the peace of the gospel shod upon your feet. I'm going to walk in peace no matter what they say. I'm going to walk in peace no matter what they do. I'm going to walk because my feet are shod and my feet are covered in the peace of the gospel. So when we understand that our feet are covered in the peace of the gospel, that we can walk in the peace of God. No matter what happens, no matter how the meeting goes, no matter how the kids act, no matter what the coach says, no matter what they call.
Got a flat tire.
No matter what the doctor say, no matter what the lawyer say. If your feet are shod in the preparation of the gospel of peace, then you're going to have peace. I walk in peace. Get what the doctor say. Don't mean nothing to me. I serve God. And since
That's all right. I got a little boy that was running late to work at the time of flat on the car.
because I have on the breastplate of righteousness tomorrow, I don't care what the doctor says. If the Lord want me today, I'm good. If you want me to stay and preach a while, I'll preach a while. So that's how you can have peace. When you have on the breastplate of righteousness and your feet shod in the preparation of gospel. Above all, take on the shield of faith.
Say, boy.
See, a shield is something that you get down behind in battle. It's about 5 feet tall, Brother Henry. And when the enemy was coming in biblical times, they didn't have those AK-16s and all those big powerful rifles. They just had arrows. So they had that 5-foot shield. When they shot, they just stuck the shield right there and around behind the shield. So the arrows would shoot over them. And the ones that hit the shield would have hit the shield because the shield is in front of them. So that the shield would fight off all the fiery darts of the enemy. So when you get down behind the shield of God, the shield of faith,
Can't touch us.
you can quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one. Not some of them, but all of them. But you got to get down behind the shield of faith. You got to know that you know. That no matter what comes, it's going to be all right.
It's all
For the
right.
God before us,
Who can be against me?
shall be against us. All right? If God is on our side, it does not matter what kind of darts the enemy throws. Because we're down behind the shield of faith. We know that God is going to watch over us. We know that God is going to protect us. We know that God is going to be our strong tower. So we have a shield of faith.
It's a done deal.
Take the helmet of salvation. See, it's crucial that we protect our head. So we have to take the helmet.
That's a gospel they
salvation.
doing out the street.
So you got to know that you know that you're saved. And when you're saved, there's a transformation in the mind. See, that's a transformation in the mind. When you take on the helmet of salvation, that's a transformation. I'm no longer living for me. I've accepted Jesus Christ as my personal. Now I'm living for God. So I have a transformation of mind. I don't go where I used to go, and I don't do what I used to do. I don't say what I used to say, but I speak for the Lord. I live for the Lord. I walk and talk for the Lord. You take on the helmet of salvation and you have a mental transformation. Be ye transformed. Not to this world, but you have your mind renewed in the spirit. So we have a transformation in the mind. And we understand that we're taking on the helmet of salvation. We have been saved for a task. We have been saved for a task. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. See, construction workers, this is it though. They just go boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. But for the Christian, this is the word. This is the sword. The word of God. So we have to take the sword with us everywhere we go.
Amen.
What are you saying, preacher? I'm saying that we should take God's word down in our heart everywhere we go. Because you never know who's going to need a word from God. And you should have a word from God. Well, how are you going to get a word? You got to study to show yourself approved. And workmen that need not be ashamed, but rightly dividing the word of God.
Speak the truth.
We have to study God's word with our
Show
families,
yourself approved.
with our church families. We have to study the word of God. I knew it was going to get quiet, but I'll preach it anyway, Lord. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. So we got our word, and we need to use our word to transform lives. So we're not just getting word just to have word.
Amen. Come on now. Hello.
We're not just getting the word to have the word.
Amen.
See, we're getting the word to share the word.
Yes.
Somebody in your family needs the word.
Amen.
Somebody you're going to encounter in the streets going to need the word. Somebody on your job is going to need the word. Somebody in your school is going to need the word. And it's up to us to have a word. If you can't say nothing but Jesus loves you.
Amen. Hallelujah.
This I know.
Exactly. God.
For the Bible tells me so.
Yes, sir.
So we have to understand that we have to have the word of God with us at all times. We have to put on the whole armor of God, including our sword, which is the word. But then it don't stop there. It says praying always
In season and out of
with
season.
all prayer and supplication in the Spirit. Ooh. So deep right there.
Amen.
Praying always, all prayer with prayer and supplication in the Spirit. So we got to spend some time. I never understood why she did it.
All right.
But Mama would always go out on the porch early in the morning.
All right.
Or she'd get up if it was cold, if it was winter time, she'd get up and sit by the fire before anybody got up.
Amen.
And study her word. But now I get it.
Amen.
Because we have to have the word of God down inside.
Amen.
Not only would she study the word, but she would pray. So you got to spend some time in prayer. And I know how it goes. We get up late, we be running, and I'll pray later on. And later on moves to later on. And later on moves to later on. And I'll pray before I go to bed. Well, y'all know how it goes. You done had that long day because you got up running in the first place. So as soon as you hit the bed, and prayed all day. But we got to spend some time in prayer, seeking God for what he needs for us to do. Because we're working for God. God's not working for us, we're working for God. We are his ambassadors.
Yes. Yes, we are.
So we have to spend some time in prayer. Watching, therefore, with all perseverance and supplication
My Lord.
for all the saints.
Yes.
I need to sit on the chair.
Watching, therefore, with all perseverance and supplication. Make a request known for the saints.
Say it, boy.
So I should pray for Kamal, and Kamal should pray for me.
Amen.
I should pray for Brother Simmons. Brother Simmons should pray for me. Brother Simmons should pray for Brother Mac. Brother Mac should pray for Brother Simmons. Sister Clue should pray for Sister Tammy. Sister Tammy should pray for Sister Clue. Sister Clue should pray for Brother Simmons. Brother Simmons should pray for Sister Clue. We should pray for all saints. So you don't just get up praying for what you need, but you get up praying for all saints.
Say it, boy.
So we got to get up praying. I know it's hard to do
Pray in the
sometimes.
name of Jesus.
I know it's hard to do sometimes.
It's all right to worry him.
But just like you made it a habit to get up and go by McDonald's or
All right. Come on.
Hardee's before you go to work.
Yeah.
Do I have any witnesses in
All
there?
right. Come on.
We have a habit. We get up and we swing by McDonald's or we swing by Hardee's or Burger King and grab that biscuit and coffee or a biscuit and orange juice before we go to work.
Okay, Jesus got to drive through too.
We too can make it a habit to get up and spend time in prayer. We too can make it a habit to get up and spend time in prayer.
Amen.
You just gotta make it a habit.
Amen.
Because we need guidance from God every day. Because the steps of a good man are ordered
Yes, they are.
by the Lord. Being spiritually equipped. If we're going to be spiritually equipped, we got to have on the whole armor of God. If we're going to be spiritually equipped, we have to have some time set aside for prayer. Being spiritually equipped. Put on the whole armor of God. Always praying with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit for all saints.
Amen.
Being spiritually equipped.
Say it, boy.
Put on the armor of God. And we must study God's word. And we must pray.
Amen.
Spending time
In
in
season,
prayer
out of season.
is essential. Spending time studying God's word is essential. Putting on the whole armor of God is essential.
Amen.
Being spiritually equipped. Amen.
Amen.
Pray that your hearts have been blessed. If you have been blessed by the word of God, give God a hand clap of praise.